You go? Okay, Colson Baker, doing your thing.
Have fun, but no one to say when. Because a life full of booze, drugs, and unprotected sex is only gonna fuck you up, man.
Welcome back. As you can tell from the title, I'll be talking about the Motley Crue movie, The Dirt. I originally got interested in watching this movie because I heard MGK was gonna be playing Tommy Lee, and he was talking about how he hangs dong.
Plus, I hear the guy hangs dong, and I'm very interested in seeing that.
Me too.
Yeah, he hangs dong.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking forward to see dong being hanged. I was looking forward to it, man. 50 women who are given full frontal nudity, but when it's a guy, the full frontal goes out the window and it has to be scrapped and left on the cutting floor. And those are the things that's frustrating about the misogyny that's in the rating system of Hollywood movies. Let's go back to talking about The Dirt. So I have to say that the casting works really well because while you're watching the movie and you're seeing the band progress as a band and it seems like they're bonding more, you get this feeling that these actors are bonding more and you see them getting better as the time goes by. So it gives you the sense as if the movie was being recorded and filmed in a linear order. I also have to commend the makeup artists on this film because I mean, just covering Colson Baker's body alone, covering up all those tattoos, and then not only are you covering up his tattoos, you're replacing them with Tommy Lee's tattoos, and to do that is amazing in itself. Not to mention the tattoos on the other men. They look real, and when you're thinking of Nikki Sixx has tattoos all over, and then here you are, you're getting like these realistic looking tattoos on this actor who have little to no tattoos, and it looks so well. It was done so well. So I just have to say bravo to the makeup team on The Dirt. Bravo. You felt like you were going on a journey with Motley Crue, like they were literally holding your hands and pulling you on a journey through these chaotic times in their lives when they would break the fourth wall. With the breaking of the fourth wall, we also see that they're taking creative liberties off these stories and they're omitting things and they're putting things in that wasn't there. But they're letting you know, you literally have this moment.
This didn't actually happen. Doc never came to this filthy shithole. We met him at the Santa Monica Civic Center after a show. He also brought his partner, Doug Thaler. Doug's a good guy, and it's kind of shitty he got cut from this movie. But I think this is as good a version as any. So, on with the goddamn show.
So they're definitely telling you that, hey, this didn't really happen, but for the sake of this movie, we're gonna pretend like this is how it happened, this is how we met, this is how everything. And I like the fact that they were able to say, hey, there are people who were left out of this movie. I don't know for what exact reason. Maybe it was a budgeting issue, maybe, you know, they just didn't want to actually, you know, sign over their story or whatever. But you get this feeling as if they're saying, hey, we are involved. You definitely feel the involvement of the group. You feel like it's being a little bit rushed when you're like, how did they get from being these guys who are virtually unknown to becoming Motley Crue? And you feel like there's a chunk missing. I just felt like for time purposes, they had to cut that part out. They had to say, hey, we're not here to see an origin story, we're here to see the fame, we're here to see the dirt, all the drugs and rock and roll that they got involved in. I never felt like the filmmakers were trying too hard to be edgy or raw. They were just raw, and they showed you so much things that you're just like, what? Are you telling me humans actually did this? Like, what, why? This is chaos. we get Motley Crue music, but you don't feel like it's just about the music. You feel like it's about these individual people who are making the music. So don't go in expecting it to be like a musical. You're finding out what's going on behind the scenes of the music that you've heard maybe your whole life, maybe for years you've been hearing these music. Here's what was going on behind the scenes. This is a movie that's for the fans, but it also feels like it's a movie that's introducing a lot of people to it who aren't fans of Motley Crue, who don't know the dirt, who have not read the book, who have just probably heard their music a few times. But if you know Motley Crue, you probably know these stories. But if you're a person like me who only knew a little bit about them, I only knew about Tommy Lee mainly and Nikki Sixx, but I didn't know a lot about the backstory of Nikki Sixx, like his childhood stuff. And you're like, oh yeah, Nikki Sixx died and came back. Like that's a thing that I know. No, I knew the Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson and also Heather Locklear. I knew about their relationship and so on, but outside of that, I didn't know much about the other band members. The movie, I felt like, gave me what I was looking for. There were little moments when I was just like, oh, so what happened to that person? What happened to this person? And like I said, I feel like they had to cut those part out. I would really like to know what happened to Doc. Maybe this is why I need to read the book. This movie was the dirt. It was sex, drugs, rock and roll, the nitty, the gritty, the dirty dirt. And I liked it. Thank you for watching this video. If there's anything that I forgot to talk about or you'd like to talk about in regards to the dirt, please let me know down in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. If there's another movie that you would like me to review, please feel free to leave it in the comments section of this video. I'm trying to go see Us, but I haven't had the time. But I'll try to do a review for Us. For Us!